One kick, one moment, and history is rewritten. Johnny Lawrence wins the All-Valley tournament. No crane kick, no loss. But this one thing, it does not just alter a fight, it alters everything. A different Johnny and a valley ruled by Cobra Kai. What happens next? Let's break it down. Welcome to another episode of Hollywood Twisters, where simple stuff is presented with a twist. In this alternate timeline, Johnny somehow blocks the crane kick, leaving Daniel defeated. Now he isn't just a winner anymore, he is Cobra Kai's golden boy and Chris's ultimate warrior. Without the pain of losing, he never questions his sensei's ruthless methods. He goes deeper into Cobra Kai's no mercy philosophy, training harder, fighting meaner, and dominating every opponent who steps up. With Johnny as its star, Cobra Kai becomes the most feared dojo in the valley. More and more students flood in, inspired by his aggression and victories. And if Chris still calls in Terry Silver, then Cobra Kai's reign goes far beyond the valley. With their combined ruthlessness, the dojo expands into a martial arts empire, including multiple dojos and corporate sponsorships. Karate is no longer about discipline anymore, it is about power. Now, speaking of Johnny's personal life, he would have graduated and should be having a good start, unlike his original counterpart. So the things would be completely different for him now, as he would be living his life and enjoy it instead of being in misery. And on the other hand, Daniel, he would be devastated by the loss and will lose confidence in himself and in karate. Flash forward 30 years, instead of being the broken guy we see in Cobra Kai, Johnny is now thriving. He is not the underdog running a rundown dojo, he is the king of the valley. The Cobra Kai brand is now unstoppable, with dojos in every corner of California. Johnny now is also a very good businessman with the help of Terry Silver. He provides him his utmost support in every aspect of his life. This version of Johnny is living his life happily, and unlike the original version, this time he does not leave his wife when she is having a child. This means that Robbie won't have to spend his childhood without his father, just like he did in the canon version. Also, this time around, he does not opt the defensive karate style being taught by Daniel, but instead, he would be ruthless from the beginning from his father's teaching. Daniel, on the other hand, he would be living the same life as Johnny did in Cobra Kai Season 1, spending every day with guilt and constantly remembering his past and figuring out how he would have won. With Miyagi dead now, he is all alone and nobody to teach him anything. Plus, he is not the successful businessman as he was in the original show. Also, with Johnny being successful and winning the tournament, the events of Karate Kid 2 and 3 did not happen at all, meaning he never went through those traumatic experiences. Despite everything we told you, things would be still the same. How? Well, instead of Johnny struggling, this time it is Daniel. And he would remember Miyagi's teachings to stand up against this tyranny, which means that instead of him opening Miyagi Dojo before the events of the show, this time he opens it after seeing Cobra Kai reigning. So basically it is Cobra Kai, but the roles are reversed. Miguel is found by Daniel and not by drunk Johnny. He trains him and makes him his greatest student. So, the events would still play out the same, but with major changes. Some students would join Miyagi-Do from the beginning, like Hawk, Tori, and many others. Lastly, by the end of the show, Daniel would have won the Sekai Tekai, hence making Miyagi's teaching worldwide, while his students will win the tournament individually. Classic villains like John Kreese, Terry Silver, Chosen would not get a meaningful storyline and redemption. So this entirely means that some things will play out the same no matter what the outcome is. At this point, the show would be called Miyagi-Do instead of Cobra Kai, and instead of Johnny being the underdog, it would be Daniel. But what do you think? Would this be a better timeline or a nightmare? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more what if scenarios. We will see you next time. Till then, Take care and goodbye.